We have here the Uni Ball Signo 0.7 and the Uni Ball Signo Gelstick 0.7. I've had both of these pens for about 2 years, and we're going to compare some of the similarities and differences between them. I've noticed some people have gotten confused ordering these online because they both say Signo, but that is just the series of pens they have. Now these are both gel pens, and as you can see here, the grips on these are different. This has more of a tripod type of grip, whereas this pen here has a grip that is it's a round grip, but it's got these little bumps on it that help you hold on to the pen. This one has a clip that is on the pen. The pen can be retracted just from the end here, whereas this pen, you cannot do that. So if you want to have a pen to worry about the end being damaged if you drop it, or losing the cap, that makes this one more convenient because you can do that. Or sometimes if you want to kind of annoy someone, you could just go like that. Remember in school people would do that in class all the time. They would go. But anyways, but you can always just put this on the end of your pen, keep it there, keeps your pen from rolling. But this here, it's on there, stays in there, don't have to worry about it. You can retract your pen. Let's go ahead and look at the line width and how the ink works if there's any feathering. So this is going to be the Signo Gel. And this one is going to be the Uni Ball Signo 207. Wrote that like a Z. I don't know what I was doing there. Until I haven't done much writing in a while. So this is the gel. I'm going to test the speed of it. First, we're going to draw the fast speed, average speed, and then slow. Then on the bottom, we're going to test and see if there's any red light reflecting. I'm going to test the same thing with the Signo 207. Haven't used this pen in a while, so that might be why I got a bit of a skipping there, but I'll try that again. Strange how that's doing that. It could be possible that the ink is drying up. So if you buy both of these pens, I think the ink dries up faster in the 207 than the Signo Gelstick 0.7. Bought both of these at the same time, and this one seems to be having a bit of a problem. So go ahead and test the reflection of the light. That's if I can get this pen to work. There's that. Pretty much the same. But even from this test already, I'm actually going to have to give the winner of this test to the Signo Gelstick before we even finish, due to the fact that it sort of dried out quicker than this pen here. This pen is also more expensive than the Gelstick. You can buy these in packs. You can get more of the pen for a cheaper price than the 207s from my experience. The prices might have changed by now, but you can always look them up and find out. This has a clip on it, as I said, that is here. It's a steel clip. Up at the top part, there's plastic underneath it, but this part is metal. Whereas this is an all plastic clip, removable cap, and as I mentioned before, this has a it's retractable. You can see the ink on the inside of this pen here. You can see the gel as well, and this pen comes apart pretty quickly. There wouldn't really be any reason to take this apart unless you could refill it, but I've never tried it with these, so don't know yet. This one, I believe it comes apart. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to come apart. Nope. And this one, the grip on it is a bit more narrow, whereas the grip on this a little bit larger. So this might be a better pen for people that have bigger hands. This might be a better pen for some of a smaller hand. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of with these pens. Oh yes, the difference here. With this pen, you can see the gel inside of it, and you know how much ink is left. With this one, you do not. You can't really see inside here very well to tell how much ink is left, and by then it's probably going to be just about empty. Whereas this one, you know from the get-go of how much ink is left inside of the pen. But if I had to choose between these two as far as the writing experience goes, I would have to give it to the Gelstick 0.7. Another thing that I will mention I almost forgot about is that I noticed that when I'm drawing with this pen, the tip of it wiggles a little bit while I'm drawing, which kind of throws me off some when I'm doing stippling. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but the tip of the pen seems to wiggle a little bit, and that movement throws me off, and it makes my lines change a little bit in shape, whereas I don't have that with this pen, and I can stipple a lot quicker than I can with the other one. And being that this one keeps to be struggling with drawing, due to the fact that it dried out some, I would have to give the winner to the Uni Ball Signo Gelstick. And overall, I think it's a better pen, also because of the fact that you can get it for cheaper than the Uni Ball Signo 0.7. Although, as long as you don't keep the pens as long as me, such as 2 years, then that shouldn't be an issue. But when it comes to using the pens quickly in a short period of time, let's say you do a lot of drawing and you only have one pen that you want to use, I would say it's pretty much almost even, but slight edge to the Gelstick 0.7. But in the long run, if you want a pen that you can always rely on, I would still go with the Gelstick 0.7 in this comparison. So go ahead and let me know down below what you think of these pens. Which one of these pens do you prefer, and which of these do you have? If there's any pens that you would like me to do a comparison of in the future, or anything else related to artwork and other content with doodling and everything, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll see you in the next video, and you have a good day.